The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. We'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Loss of 2 brings up second down.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Jets. 31 yards.
That's good.
First and 10.
Jets. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Jets are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds on the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's second down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Allen to throw on third and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Pass complete, Luther Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, Lawrence. That one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw again, it's Allen. To the outside, into the hands of McClurry. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Cowboys. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. To get this complete, it's Cup again. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Luther Burton. Touchdown, New York. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Play action now, and here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air is Allen. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. The pass is caught by Burton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Again, it's Harvey. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This a 44-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
Response bell set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Another ETN in the NFL is rookie Trevor. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Again, 11 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Looking middle, and that's the tight end Taylor. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. From the gun. That is a run with Harvey. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, they've got the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweet. People diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
30 left. Think right. Hey, I'm gun. 13 loop. Think right open.
Now here's Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Red. Hey, chill. 11, Haggett. Red.
Lawrence now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
1st down, Dallas.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And this time, they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Allen going to throw for it. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D-tack was just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That is caught for 3. And he's in. Perry McLaurin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
1st down throw for Lawrence. Huff brings it in left side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw is Lawrence. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, son. Here we go.
Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Now Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
Security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
That is caught downfield by Cup, and he will go all the way. Cooper, Cup, touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He gets free. Past midfield.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. And brings up second down.
In motion, it's Golden. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll come up for second and 9. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make...
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back the 3.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.